Your visa has been rejected. These are probably the worst words that you might want to hear when you are trying to apply for work or study visa. No matter how unfortunate this might sound, but this is a harsh reality that on everyday basis, so many visas are getting rejected. To make sure that this visa rejection rate is reduced for the students and you who are connected with us, we had a conversation with ex-visa officers and the people who have been working there for years. And here is the data that we have got. Make sure that you stick to this video till the end so you know how you can make sure that your visa does not get rejected, and in case it gets rejected, what are your next steps. If we talk about F1 visas specifically, 95% of applications get rejected due to one of these reasons. First, not able to show enough financial support or insufficient financial support. Second, poor academic records. Third, misinformation on your DS-160 form, or there might be some errors which is not linking your form to the rest of your documents. Not being able to demonstrate strong ties with your home countries. And fifth, lack of preparation for the interview. See, let's be real. Each and every applicant who comes to us has got some highlight points and has got some weak points or say some hurdles in their application which might get their visa rejected. Our job as consultants is to make sure that their highlight points are being presented in the right way so that the visa officers know more about you and they feel secured that yes, you are the right applicant. So how do these visa officers work? They consider you an immigrant until you prove them otherwise. So when they are interviewing you, they are going to consider that you are a person who wants to stay into their country. You have to present the right information in the right manner to make sure that they feel that no, after completing your study or work, you are going to get back to your home country. The real challenge comes when you know that you have to do all this in just a few minutes. Maybe now you know how important it is to make sure that all your documentation is on point, your application form is filled correctly, there are no misinformations or errors, and last but not the least, you are well prepared for the interview itself. Now, what if your US visa gets rejected? What are you going to do? First of all, you need not panic because there is no limit to the number of times you can apply for visa or appear for an interview. But you must know that each time your visa is rejected, your chances of getting an approval are being reduced. So here are 3 steps that you can do after your visa gets rejected. The first step is understanding why your visa got rejected the previous time. It is really important. If you appear for another interview without knowing why it got rejected and without changing anything in your application, there is a good chance that again your application might get rejected. So this is the first point. If you are unsure why your visa application got rejected, make sure that you get in touch with an expert or a consultant who can maybe help you that okay, this might be the error that you faced last time. We at Abroademy have helped thousands of students move to US, get admission in top-notch universities and continue their life peacefully. So if you are someone who is seeking for professional help, make sure that you register at the link given in the description. And you know what the best part is? The consultation is absolutely free of cost. We do not charge you anything. So do not hesitate, do register if you seek help. The second step is improving on the areas where you might have gone wrong the previous time. Make sure that your documentation is all on point, your application form is filled correctly, and all the other factors are set up right. Also, yes, do not forget SOPs. The importance of SOPs is really high when it comes to visa approval. A lot of people underestimate it, but believe me, if your SOP is unsatisfactory for the visa officer, you might face rejection. If you're not sure about SOP, always take guidance from an expert who can help you regarding that as well. Now, the third thing that you have to do is make sure that you are well prepared for the interview. Now you have improved the area at which things might have gone last time. But if you are not able to present that in front of the visa officers appropriately, they might not even notice. For example, if you feel that previous time your application got rejected due to insufficient funds, make sure that you gather all the proper documentation and proof to satisfy the visa officers that yes, I'll be able to manage my tuition fees and living expenses with this amount only. And when the officer asks what has changed now from the previous interview, which by the way is a very common question, you should be able to answer it nicely. Sir, previously I didn't get chance to prove my financial support, but in this interview I would like to emphasize on how I'll be able to manage my tuition and living expenses from my existing financial support. See, the visa officer is going to note it that yes, this has changed now and maybe we can provide an approval further. Here's a bonus question that a lot of students ask. Should there be a gap between the two interviews? So the expert answer is that yes, there should be a gap between two interviews if your case is complex. However, if you are trying to take an admission in a university in January intake and you have to make sure that your visa approves right away, you can apply for it immediately as well, but do not appear for the interview underprepared. Always take experts' help, they'll be able to guide you further. We at Abroademy have helped so many students in their visa approval and university admissions. If you are also seeking help, do get in touch with us. The registration link is in the caption, and I am emphasizing again that there is no charges or fees associated with this registration. It's absolutely free of cost for you. If you like this content, make sure that you like this video, share it with your friends to make sure their visa also does not get rejected. Subscribe for more such amazing content, and if you have still got any questions related to visa approval, make sure that you drop them in the comments and we'll be creating a video to address your comments as well. Thank you. Alright, bye bye.